Hello everyone, Crystal Kitsune here. And today, with any hope, with any luck, we will be able to play Zlapio. Now the last time that I tried to play this, it was like, nope, because the advertisement needed a plugin, and I didn't know which plugin it needed because it didn't tell me which plugin it needed. But I guess another game or something that I played had me download Flash player, and that needed updated, I guess. So I tried playing it on this browser, Firefox, and because that's the only browser that I can use to record on. For some reason, Google Chrome won't let me record off of it. It just gives me a black screen. So with any hope, we'll be playing Zlapio today. This is the game that GT Live played one day, and I was in on the fun. I got into their live stream right when they started, and I was able to get in, and I think I killed Matt Pat at least once. When I was watching it back after they archived their things, and I watched it back. It was kind of hard to see the names, but I remember what character I was, and so then I was like looking around for green ones, and then one actually came through that said my username, which is Kitsune, and I killed him. So now they have a bunch of different, they have like 3 new things, since the last time we played, or I tried to play. They had these basic ones here. They had the red one, they had this green one, they had, bluish purple, pink, turquoise, or teal, blue, yellow, candy, deal with it face, orange, yellow, hazard. Then they added this GT Live one after he did the GT Live, and then they added this. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what that is, but that's another one. And then they added this rainbow one. Now I like the rainbow one because it changes the color when it moves, so it's kind of really interesting. So I'm gonna play as the purple one. There are gonna be advertisements on this because like after so many rounds it will do a advertisement, so just ignore it or fast forward through it or whatever, because otherwise it's going to but I'm gonna pause so you don't hear. So nothing was wrong with your sound. I just muted. Hopefully it muted. Okay, so if you don't know what this game is about, you're this little guy here, or girl, or thing, not gender neutral character here. That's got this little doohickey on that you swing around. You use the mouse to swing it around, and you use the arrow keys to move. So the object of the game is to swing it around and not get hit yourself. Which, if you get hit, then you have to start over. So everybody else is swinging their balls around. That sounds very sexual that I just said, but everybody's swinging their little balls around, and you're trying to become the biggest of them all. So it's kind of like King of the Hill kind of deal, where you're smacking your balls into other people's balls and actually trying to get them and not die. So you've got this leaderboard here. The leaderboard shows you who is in first place. I'm number 22, 19. I don't know how many people are in this game right now, but there's at least 22 people. And when you kill somebody with your ball, or mace as they call it, then you get their essence or whatever, which makes your ball grow bigger. And so the people who are at the leaderboard are the people who have the biggest balls. Yes, it's all about that, folks. The biggest ball reigns supreme. And I just killed a really big guy, so I got a bigger ball now. Woohoo! And I'm number 3, so I just went to number 3 out of all that. And I'm gonna try, and I got hit. Damn it! Okay, So this Ricardo douchebag hit me and I lost all my stuff. So to respawn, you just hit space. I need to do that. Okay, come on, click, click, okay. So basically, this is just all it is. I watched for about an hour, Matt Pat and his wife, play this game. Well, she was watching, he was doing the playing, but it was still GT Live, and I was watching it. I had never heard of the game prior to watching them do the live stream, so I went into the game and started playing it, and it was kind of fun. This is like one of the most fun ones out of all the ones that they've brought out. I mean, aside from like the, Agario, which kind of started it all, and then Slitherio, which was popular for a while, and then there's like a crap ton of them. Everybody wants to have a .io game because they're simple, they're fun, they're time wasters. I mean, you can sit there and just swing your balls around all day and just see how many people you can go with them. So, yeah. It's a pretty, fun game. It does get rage-inducing at times because, you get to, like, a really big size and then somebody comes along with their ball and just, like, says, "No, I want your stuff," like that. And then they take my stuff, and then I'm out, and then I have to start all over again. So it is kind of rage-inducing at some points. Like, you're kind of wanting to be the top. I know, like, everybody who plays these kind of games wants to be like, "Oh, I want to be number one, at least for a little while." And this game is, like, very big on, like, it's very temporary. Let's put it that way. Like, all your reign is very temporary. It's always, like, kill or be killed, and it's as, like, destructive as these mace things are. It's like you get into a big pile of people, and it's like, their balls are swinging, and you're trying to get somebody, down and get their essence and get your balls bigger, and then, the next thing you know, you got 5 different balls slapping you in the face. I'm getting more and more sexual as I go along with this let's play of Slapio. I'm not trying to make it sound bad, but it's kind of like anybody who has a bad, like, a dirty mind is going to make it sound like what it sounds like, or think of what it sounds like. I mean, I'm talking about these little, balls on the, elastic thingy. Because it's like an elastic. It's like, what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those water balloon yo-yo things that were like all the rage like a long time ago. Oh, cool, I'm number 1. I'm number 1. Now number 2. Well, that was short-lived. I was number 1 for 1 second. And now I'm number 2. So, see how like fleeting that is? It's so fleeting. But it reminds me of the rubber band balloon yo-yo things because it's supposed to be like emulating kind of like an elastic type thing. If you had like a mace, it wouldn't be as elastic as this. I mean, it wouldn't swing back and forth like that, but it reminds me of those balls that, you get from the fair or from like a flea market or something like that. Well, used to. I don't know if they make them anymore, but I mean, it was really popular back in like the early 2000s. I mean, a lot of people were like selling these rubber band ball things. So it was just kind of like, a nostalgic type of thing. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of rubber band balls, and you just like put it on your finger, and you just go swinging it around, and since it's on a rubber band, you're going back and forth with it, and it was fun, but it lost its kind of like charm after a while, because like once you got to once you broke something with it, then you pretty much were not allowed to have it anymore. I never broke anything with mine though, thank goodness. But it was mine started to leak after a while, so. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that, and they call them maces, but it just kind of reminds me of like an elastic, rubber band yo-yo that they used to have. Um, I'm doing pretty good here, actually. Like, I stay alive a lot longer than, that's because there's probably not many people in this, uh, arena, I guess you want to call it. I know, like, when Pat was, and Stephanie were doing the live stream, it was like, there were so many people in the arena. I mean, they have, like, different rooms or something, I guess. But, like, there was so many people. Apparently, there's, like, 24. It said there on the bottom, 23, 24. So, there's, like, over 20 people in this room. But there was, like, over, like, close to 1,000 people in one room. And that's, like, the good thing about this game, though, is, like, the more people that play, the bigger the arena becomes. Like, if you look at the wall, here, it moves outward. So, like, if somebody comes in, if a lot of people come in, then the walls move out. If people leave and there's less people, then the arena shrinks. So, there's not, like, a lot of dead space. And there comes the advertisement, so... And we're back. Okay, so I just go ahead and mute the advertisements so you don't have to listen to them. Because, I mean, commercials, they're bad enough when you have to listen to them on TV. Unless you got DVR and then you can, like, fast forward through them. But, I mean, if you're, like, on YouTube or whatever, you've got commercials. I mean, some of them you can skip, some of them you can't. And there was a big spike there, which ended up killing me. That was kind of lame. So, yeah. Zlapio. It would be cool, like, one of these days to, and I just died, it would be cool, like, one of these days when I get, a live stream area set up to actually do, like, a live stream of something like this. And, like, I'm not sure how to go about, getting a room set up. I know it's, like, random, but, like, Matt, Pat, and Stephanie, they were able to, create a room which people were going into, so... Not sure about that, but if that's a thing that can happen, then I will, like, set up a room and, like, I mean, once I start getting, like, more popular and people are watching the stuff and are like, oh, hey, I'll tweet out, I'm doing a live stream of, playing Zlapio, come join me, see how many times you can kill me. So yeah, these kind of games are fun for, social, like, being social and stuff. Like, you can get others involved in games like this, because that's what GT Live did, is they got other people involved by, giving out the room link and then saying, okay, here's the room link, come join us if you want, and whatnot. So that is cool, because I like the idea of, like, being able to do games similar to this with other people that I know, or fans, or whatever. And maybe even, like, later on I'll, like, get a server for Minecraft or something, and we could dig around on Minecraft on a private server, or semi-private server. It'd be like a private public server, to where, like, only a few people can come in and, play around on Minecraft. That would be cool. It won't be something that, like, would happen, like, all the time. It would just be something that, opens up for the live stream and then, like a longer live stream, like, maybe, like, half a day or mostly all day, to where people can come in, build something, and then, we'll take pictures of the builds and such, and then, like, post them on things. And also, speaking of posting on things, don't know what kind of segue that is, but I created a website for Crystal Kitsune. It actually was weird because I was getting ready to watch a YouTube video, believe it or not. I do watch YouTube. Not just I don't watch my stuff that often. I mean, I watch it when I'm checking for audio and lag and whatever. But I was I don't remember who I was getting ready to watch, probably like Game Grumps or something. But they had an advertisement for this website service. Now, like, I know there's like a lot of like really cool like website building places that charge, like Squarespace and such. But I saw this one, and it's free to make one. I mean, you can pay for it and upgrade to get more stuff. But for like the basic kind of website, which I made, it's free. And so I'm like, cool. So I went ahead and created a website. I spent the majority of the afternoon after all the people left. We had a bunch of people coming over today. Not family, but we had the phone people come because our phone was messed up, so it had to be fixed. And then we had a physical therapist come for my grandfather, and then my uncle came over. So so between all these people coming through and whatnot, I was making up this website. So the link will be in the description. I will add it to the description, the description below, and also it's on the front page of my splash page. It's that last one on the end. It says website on it. So when you roll over, it says website. So that's the new website. It's got a gallery, so I can post pictures. I know, like, that's basically what Twitter and Instagram are for, but these are going to be there forever, so they won't, like, disappear. I mean, like, with the Instagram and Tumblr, Twitter, and all of those, like, with the posts that come through, they get lost unless you save them. So the gallery will be full of pictures of parakeets and pictures of me and that kind of stuff that are going to be there like all the time, so you can click in and see them anytime you want to. There's also a blog, so I can do a blog on occasion. I wanted to put a forum in, but I was kind of like, they have like a I don't want like live chat. I wanted like a forum, because I wanted it to have something to where you can leave comments or something if you wanted. There is a comments app thing that you can put in it, so I might put that on. But the blog is just like a thing that you can read that is something that I will post and hopefully not forget about it like I do with Tumblr. But there'll be that, and then there'll also be an about me thing, to where it's not really that big of an about me, but and then there's also contact information. So there's my email is on it. Once I get more popular, that will probably go away, because I don't want to be swamped with emails. But for now, like, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, you can drop me an email. I'll try to remember to check it. It's not an email that I check regularly, so that's the best way really, is to get a hold of me through either Twitter or like a YouTube comment or something, because I will see those because I get notifications for those. But if you have any business inquiries, you can either use the email that's on YouTube or the email that's on the website. So like I said, that will be linked in the description below and on the front splash page, so you can check that out. I don't think they have like a visitor counter or anything like that, but I'll look into that. I know like a lot of websites had like visitor counters and things like that, so you can see how many people visited your website. So I'll look into see if they have one of those, and add the comments thing, because that's basically, it's a social thing. People can add me on Twitter, but not everybody tweets. I'm gonna say not everybody Twitters, which is true. Not everybody has a Twitter. So if you don't have a Twitter and you don't want a Twitter, you can look into the comments section for the website, so you can leave a comment there, or again leave comments in the YouTube comment section on any video, and it does give me a notification for those, so then I'll be able to see it and leave you a response. Usually anybody who has lately, hang on, let's mute this. Yeah, come on, hurry up. You know what the funny thing is about commercials? I mean, besides like a lot of them are stupid, but if you like turn the sound off and just like watch it without the sound, or any program actually, if you like watch any program without sound in it, not a cartoon because cartoons don't always like, you know, replicate mouth movement for dialogue and whatever, but if you like watched like a program or a commercial that has like real people in it, watch it without sound because there are some commercials out there that are totally more funny if you watch it without any sound on it because you're trying to like if you've never seen the commercial before especially you're like looking at watching this commercial and you don't know what they're talking about unless it like is a product placement type thing like it shows the product that they're selling, but even then I mean you don't know what they're saying unless you can lip read or whatever, but it's just really funny to like see like their facial expressions and stuff. Or you can see if they're a good actor by doing that too because like if you can see like how enthusiastic they are and without the dialogue then you can tell that they're like a pretty good actor, but if like there's a couple commercials out there that I've seen where the people like have no expression and they're like basically kind of like reading from a script kind of monotone. I mean they're not actually reading from a script but they're still kind of like no 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 oh no 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 like there's a medical based commercial that comes on that's like oh, we need to get some health insurance because if we don't and we die, then, our kids are going to be left with the burden of our, you know, expenses and stuff like that. So it's like, it was not full of any emotion at all. I mean, if you've seen the kind of commercial that I'm talking about, then you know that it's like, like a robot person or something playing the episode or playing the character or whatever. So that, my shinies is Lapio. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here because there's only so much you can do with balls. And sorry for like the innuendo sounding comment that I made earlier. And sorry for the commercials. But the commercials, I mean, on this one it happens. I haven't seen any of the other ones that I've played to have commercials, so whatever. But do check out the website. I'll try to install the comments and put it somewhere. Excuse me, so you can leave a comment and see if there's a visitor counter, because I do like to know how many people visited the website. So check that out. Also, I posted a picture of the baby on Twitter. I managed to sneak a little snappy snap of Lucky, which I'm calling it. But like I opened up the box because the boxes are like it's got a lid on the top and it's got a hole where they go into. So the hole is accessible from the inside, but you lift up this lid and you can see inside because like you use it to take them out and whatever. So both parents were in there, but the baby was kind of like pushed up against daddy. And I like kind of like put my camera down, my cell phone. I put the cell phone in and I was like this or like this, and I managed to snap a picture of him, but it's kind of dark, so it's kind of hard to see. But he's 2 weeks old as of tomorrow or today. When you get the video today, he'll be exactly 2 weeks. I give him a he thing. It's an it until I know what gender it is. It is going to be 2 weeks today, and then by the next week I'll be able to start pulling it out. Another sexual innuendo. I'm gonna pick the baby out of the box and start training it. So I can begin training it and putting it in my hand, and getting it used to being held and talked to, and get it used to my face and whatever. If Mama will let me, because Mama, I put my hand in there to try to touch him, and she was like, rah, rah, rah. Of course, the mom, the other female that had babies did that also. So, it's just a mama thing, overprotective mama. So, if as soon as I can get new pictures, I'll post them up, and I'll post some pictures on Instagram maybe. I mean, I was able to do it through Twitter. I just took a picture on my phone and then put it right into Twitter. So it's on Twitter, not Instagram, because Instagram just basically does it from pictures that you take right then. So I guess I'm done talking, and I'll let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you give it a like and share with your friends. Be sure to check out the website. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. Be sure to check out Instagram and the Spreadshirt store if you're interested in merch. Actually, the last couple of times I said to go check out the merch store, the link has been broken, so I went and fixed that, so it should take you right to the store now. So check that out if you want some merch. I got the new t-shirt design that I put out a couple weeks ago or a month ago or whatever. So do that, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye bye.